lipsticks on the glass.
So what's the big plan then?
The big plan? I don't have a big plan. Just away's good.
Habían aumentado para alcanzar los 23.000.
Kiss FM, la mejor música con menos interrupciones.
¡Ay, melones!
Melones.
Turn right.
Es una broma bíblica.
Ah, es una broma que yo oía.
Hey. Don't be filming before you told me so.
Maddie's on holiday.
I am on holiday, aren't
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why did you do it then?
Why?
Oh, the work thing.
Work thing. Yeah. Really from when we lost our jobs at the studio because we started arguing and stuff. And then losing my job again with Max Stratton, the fact she wasn't enjoying her job, and then when I started doing this job, she was, I just saw her, so didn't speak to her. And I think there was someone at work.
Who
that she
was
liked.
sparkier? Cause she
Sparkier, yeah, someone, you know, that wasn't boring and didn't talk to her and she saw all the time.
Mm.
And I know what she's like. So, you know, a comforting ear.
Yeah.
So while she was feeling like that about him, she was starting to feel like that about me.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anything about it, that's the shocker. To me it was out of the blue. I knew things weren't good, but didn't know she was feeling that way. So. What does he want to do for his funeral? Why are we talking about that? That's awful.
He doesn't want to be. He just wants to do a cheap thing like chuck him over a boat.
Humanist funeral.
He just said once he's dead, just forget about him, chuck his body somewhere. I think it'd depend how much money I've got. It's a possibility.
What do you mean?
Well, the Isle of Wight ferry goes several times a day.
Well, you mean he'd chuck it somewhere really nice if he had the money?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, doesn't it?
The Isle of
I
Wight
can understand
ferry.
why he feels, I can understand it.
Huh?
I can understand why he feels.
Well, my dad always said, just throw me over the back garden wall.
Yeah.
When we lived near
Yeah,
that
because he had a cemetery there, yeah. That was
I
a
was
little
like, well,
burying
I
a
think it's
headstone and all
illegal though, Dad.
It is
The neighbours don't want your bones pushing up against their back gate.
Mm.
You could just chuck him over here. Oh,
Could you?
no.
He'll land on their table.
Sorry, are you having your dinner?
Just, can you do us a favour? Sorry, I didn't realise. Just chuck him over again. Fantastic, thanks a lot. Stumm, eh? Yes, touche. No need to say anything. A couple of weeks he'll be compost now, won't he?
Well, I do sort of have a plan already, kind of. Very loose plan. Not loose, because I've already started organising it, but starting a photography business, which we've already begun, me and Simon, my mate Simon. We're going to get an ice cream from Mingella's. Fargit shut. This is Mingella's factory, isn't it? So there's Mingella shops all over the island. Little Mingella vans.
Do you want to go look for one of them then, Matt?
Yes, please, Kaz. I do want a tutti frutti. Yes. So no more Mingella shops, just outlets that sell his ice cream still apparently on the island. But we do now know where his shop used to be, so we can wander up the street and see if we can find it. Yeah, we've travelled the whole of the Isle of Wight from one end to the other looking for bloody Mingella's ice cream, and we could have just got off the ferry, stepped in here, had it and gone home again. 2001. This particular ice cream has a silver award. Yummy. I can't wait to tuck in, but I'm just going to let it soften slightly. And I'm probably going to go into shock because I'm drinking hot coffee as well.
It's not really the weather for ice cream.
No, it isn't, no.
It's a bit chilly.
It is.
Come on, I mean,
What?
you get anticipation
All right, all right. Oh, no, no, spin it then. Do we eat it with that?
Oh! I love all the kind of rugby reviews.
It's for a moose.
The game before the boys, I read it this morning.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
It's the England boys fly to
Don't like it. No, it's alright, it's very nice. I can't, I've still got the taste of coffee in my mouth. It's very creamy.
Was it worth
It's
it
good.
then? The whole trip to the Isle of Wight
What for that?
for that little pot of
Yeah.
ice cream?
That's all I wanted. I got what I wanted. It is, and if we could spend some time with like the older travellers, because they're like proper old travellers, you know, the old ones. I don't know how many there are left now. Because you know, my granddad and my gran, and all that clan of people around them, they were proper old Romanies, proper travelling people. Not really like that anymore. There's not many. I wouldn't know if we went. I wouldn't know anyone. I'd have all my cousins. I'd have all my cousins, all my second aunties or whatever. There'd be loads and loads of people, but none of those were all sort of old travellers anymore. Ah, the little Jack's not getting any attention. Whilst they all know about, they're still all connected to the countryside, and they all know, you know, they go hare course and all that stuff still, and they know all about birds and dogs and cats and dogs and animals of the forest and herbs and all of this kind of stuff. They still know quite a bit of that, but they're not like they used to be. They haven't got the same respect for things.
Good boy. Do you feel like it's the end of an era? Sort of. For me, I just know that when my gran died, it really was the end of a generation. And knowing that it never ever would be like that again because everything's moved on. And even though I wasn't old enough to kind of understand exactly what that meant, I knew even as a kid that was sad, you know, I knew that was quite poignant.
Yeah, I do find it sad. I do think it's really sad. And I think about those, you know, those, like my great gran and stuff, and my gran and my granddad. You know, those sort of people. There's not many of them left anymore, really. And I do think it's sad. Yeah. But all my surviving family, aside from one great aunt on my mum's side, they're all on my dad's side, so they're all travelling people, and they still all travel. So it's just that it's the modern world thing, you know. It's not like it used to be.
How do you feel now after seeing the wagon?
I think I've got more Romany blood in me than a lot of my other travelling folks, because I don't think they want to live like that, but I would. I'd love to. I just think they don't have to deal with the rat race, do they, really? Take one day at a time, which is the way I feel about things most of the time. So that would suit me down to the ground. I'd love it.